Throughout the last couple of weeks, we've been discussing about the impact of attitude, the impact of thought, the impact of a lot of things, human behaviors that literally have the potential to drastically change our current human existence. A couple of weeks ago, actually more like a couple of days ago, I had a conversation with my children during morning devotions, and we read a statement that literally was profound. A statement that I had to jot down, a statement that I had to remember, and a statement that I had to share on Telegram today. And here's the statement. It says, in order to have perfect health, now watch this. In order to have perfect health. Now I know that seems kind of weird because when you put perfect and health together in the 21st century, it almost seems like an oxymoron. It just doesn't exist. You have people that are suffering from cancer. Cancer is on the rise. You have people that are suffering from diabetes. Diabetes is on the rise. You have people that are suffering from hypertension. Hypertension is on the rise. In other words, all these human ailments seem to be increasing, not decreasing. So this conceptual idea of perfect health seems so out of sync. However, the statement continues and says the following. In order to have perfect health, our hearts must be filled with hope and love and joy. Now we've talked about the impact of hope. We've talked about the impact slightly of love, and we've talked about the impact most definitely of joy. These three words, these three conceptual thoughts have the potential to change everything in your life. In fact, according to the author of this book called Mind, Character, and Personality, this individual believes that perfect health is achievable, it's a reality when someone actually has their hearts, as it says, filled with hope, love, and joy. Now you might be thinking, how is it possible to have my life that is so decrepit, to have my life that is so negative, to have my life that is so limited with hope, with love, and with joy? That's almost virtually impossible. To even think about the idea seems absolutely unfair. But perhaps it's not unfair. Perhaps it's a real reality. Perhaps it's something that seeks the fulfillment of what the Apostle Paul discusses in the book of Galatians chapter 5. He says a most remarkable statement about the power of the Holy Spirit, and especially when the Holy Spirit abides in the heart of a human being. Now this is something that is supernatural. This is something that is transcendental. This is something that is powerful. He says in chapter 5 of the book of Galatians, verse 22, but the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, long-suffering, gentleness, goodness, faith, meekness, temperance. Against such there is no law. You see, Paul understood the impact of all these words, and Paul understood the impact of the implementation of those concepts within the realm of human existence. So much so that he says the only way that is possible is by the fruit of the Spirit of God. So I ask you today, I ask you this week, have you asked God to fill your life, to fill your heart with love, with joy, with hope? Have you allowed God to fill you with the indwelling of the Holy Spirit, giving you the ability to have meaning, purpose, and a reason for your existence? Believe it or not, we talked about last week that everyone has the potential to do great things. Do you actually believe that? Do you actually believe that God has given you everything you need to make a significant impact with your human existence? Well, I believe it. And I believe the statement that perfect health is achievable when my heart and your heart is filled with love, joy, and hope. So may your heart be filled with those three things this particular week. So until the next time, this is Pastor Tello reminding you that thoughts do change lives.